is Demet Özdemir really? The story of a woman who chose silence as a form of resistance. In the Turkish entertainment world, few names shine as brightly as Demet Özdemir's. But her path has been far from easy. While she gained the love of millions with her talent and on-screen presence, behind the scenes she fought a silent battle, malicious rumors, sexist criticism and smear campaigns. All of it simply for being a woman, beautiful, successful and authentic. For years, people claimed she was only good for romantic comedies, that she got roles thanks to her looks, and that her personal life damaged her career. For years, people claimed she was only good for romantic comedies, that she got roles thanks to her looks, and that her personal life damaged her career. But she didn't respond with scandals or complaints. She responded with work, with patience, with professionalism. With projects like My Home, My Destiny, she proved her talent went far beyond a pretty smile. Her performances move people because they're real. Her tears, her joy, her pain, she doesn't act, she lives through her characters. In the face of attacks, she chose silence. She never used interviews to defend herself, nor did she lash out at anyone. While others wove intrigues, she kept preparing, paying attention to every detail, respecting her craft and her team. Because for her, acting is not about fame, it's about commitment. In an era where everything is fleeting and social media determines who matters and who doesn't, Demet stood firm. No marketing strategies, just truth, just character. Still, some tried to dim her light. Some media outlets tried to turn her personal life into a circus, but they failed. Because her strength doesn't come from noise, but from consistency. Today, Demet Özdemir doesn't need awards to validate her success. She made it her own way, with respect, with ethics, with her own light. And above all, without ever betraying her essence. That's why she connects with so many people. That's why she's unforgettable. This isn't just the story of an actress. It's the story of a woman who, in the midst of a storm, chose to remain herself. And that is, without a doubt, her greatest victory. Demet Özdemir is not just a Turkish actress with international success. She is, above all, a luminous soul who has touched millions with something much deeper than a role on screen, her humanity. Over time, her public image has grown richer, not because of scandals or controversy, but because of the coherence between who she is, what she expresses, and what she represents. Many describe her as unique, authentic, a Turkish princess, and it's easy to understand why. Her way of speaking, looking, and smiling has something that reaches through the camera and touches the heart. It's as if she doesn't act, but lives each scene with a sincerity only true artists know. As one admirer wrote, "Everything Demet does is art, and you can feel it whether she's dancing or breaking down in a dramatic scene. With her, there's no overacting, no coldness. There is fire, sweetness, determination, and complete surrender." What sets Demet apart from many public figures is that she doesn't need to try to appear humble. She simply is. She has earned the affection of thousands precisely because of her naturalness, that sense of closeness she conveys even at the height of her career. As a fan from South Africa said, "Demet's inner beauty attracts with its simplicity and intelligence." And it's true, there is no arrogance in her way of being in the world, only a constant drive to build, to learn, to grow. But it's not just her character that makes her a role model. There is an ethic in Demet Özdemir that stands out. She has never hidden behind excuses, never reacted with aggression to the hate that often surrounds those who shine. On the contrary, she has always responded with grace, with dignity, never needing to defend herself with words because her life and her work speak for her. As a Russian fan wrote, "Demet is a beacon for many young women, not out of ego or spectacle, but for her dignity, simplicity, and love." It's impossible not to mention her relationship with Yaman, as it was part of what brought her into the global spotlight. But if time has shown anything, it's that Demet never needed anyone beside her to shine. Her path has been built through her own efforts, with projects that didn't rely on a couple's image, but on her individual talent. Every step she's taken since then has shown her stronger, freer, more in control of herself. And that's admirable. While some cling to what was, she chooses to move forward. She doesn't exploit her past romantic life for media attention. She avoids sensationalism. She prefers to talk about work, about real emotions, about what can inspire others. She's worked with brilliant teams. As many say, every Demet project is worth watching again and again, because they have soul, they have heart. And that heart is largely hers. What's striking about Demet isn't just her beauty, which is undeniable, but that blend of strength and sensitivity that's so rare today. She's a woman who's managed to walk gracefully in a world that's often cruel to visible women. Where others get lost in the anxiety of pleasing, she remains true to herself. She's shown that you can be modern without losing depth, popular without sacrificing integrity, beloved without betraying your essence. That's why when someone attacks or underestimates her, her community responds not with blind fanaticism, but with genuine affection. "I don't care what a blogger says, I know Demet is a phenomenon of our time," said another woman confidently. That loyalty doesn't come from marketing, but from respect earned through years of consistent work. That loyalty doesn't come from marketing, but from respect earned through years of consistent work. Because unlike many others, Demet has never tried to be perfect, only human. That humanity is also felt in the smallest gestures, the way she addresses her fans, how she gives thanks, how she cries in interviews when speaking about her inner struggles. She's not an actress who acts just for the audience. She's a woman who turns art into a bridge to others, who moves without forcing, who inspires without intending to. As an Italian fan said, "Every time I hear people speak about her with affection, I realize I wasn't wrong to admire her." Demet Özdemir didn't get where she is through luck or coincidence. She got there through merit, talent, and heart. She's living proof that one can succeed while staying true to oneself. In a world where so many stars fade by losing themselves in empty roles, she continues to shine with her truth. And for that, beyond any past love story, beyond the headlines, Demet remains and will remain a symbol. Not just of Turkish art, but of the possibility of being a woman, an artist, and a person without giving up anything.